Here we go, boys and girls.
Recovery Outdoors, Mark Twain Lake. Gonna ask the one and only Steve Billington some questions, especially about Penguin Outdoors. Steve, how did Penguin Outdoors get its name?
So I used to work at a correctional facility.
Oh, I used to be in a correctional facility.
And I worked in AdSeg. And there was a call one night at a housing unit on the other side of the camp. And it was a 10-5, which is officer being attacked. And so I was hauling ass down the walk from one house down to 17. And my buddy was working in control center, and they've got these old shitty cameras and they lag. And he was up there dying, him and a friend of mine apparently, because on the camera running, I looked like I was waddling like a penguin because of the delay. So when it got done, he's like, man, you look like a fucking penguin running down that walk. And it just stuck. So they just kept calling me Penguin, Penguin. So when it came time to name the channel, I didn't know what the hell to name it. And my buddy was like, I was like, dude, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I don't know what to call it. And he's like, it should be Penguin Adventures. And I was like, well, you know, I don't really. So I just played with it and I ended up with Penguin Outdoors. But I wish I would have branded it in my own name. But it's too late now.
And you kind of look like the penguin off of Batman.
Do I? I bet I do with this fucking PFD on. My Chad Hoover PFD.
How are you gonna do today out here?
I'm going to be last.
Okay. And I'm going to be whatever is right behind last. Anyways, Recovery Outdoors, Mark Twain Lake, Penguin Outdoors. Let's go.
Yeah, we're excited. We're gonna have fun. No, I'm like, dude, I go back and forth because 99% of the time I'm jacked up like Tom Brady. I'm like, I'm the best. I'm the best there ever is. I wake up, I piss excellence. Like, let's fucking roll. And then other times I'm like, I try to lower my own expectations. But the reality is, I think I'm going to kill it today. I think I'm going to be in the conversation.
Hey, what's up everybody? Steve with the Penguin Outdoors YouTube channel. And today I'm out on Mark Twain Lake for the Kayak Anglers of Missouri Trail Stop, Mark Twain Lake. I've been waiting for this tournament all year. This is a hard fishing lake, but this lake is home. So I feel very confident and very comfortable. And I could be eating those words very soon here, but I feel very at home here. So let's do this thing. Here we go, boys and girls. That was ugly. I got too excited. Try it down. There we go. One in the boat, guys. Don't even matter how big he is. He's the first one. All right, guys. 14.5 on the board. Got him. Oh, my drag's loose. Shit. always forget to tighten my damn drag after I retie. Oh, I'm just gonna flip it in. Just a little guy. But as long as it's at least 8, it's another fish. Maybe we'll get started on the right path. Are you gonna make 8? Oh yeah. We're gonna upload you. Taking any fish I can get at this point. $11.75, just a little guy, but we're happy to have him. Fish is a fish is a fish. Inches, guys. 13. Better than nothing. How is it already 10 o'clock? I'm refusing to look at the leaderboard. Have you got your limit yet? Well, if I can get this third one to submit, which has been my struggle all day, I'll be at 3.
I've had a third one on 2 times.
If it makes you feel any better, I have had 2 limits worth of fish that I have not got into the boat because they've just hit shitty or hit weird. And one of them was at least an 18, and I swear to God, it hit it as the lure was coming out of the water and almost pulled the rod out of my hands, and there was just no chance.
Chatterbait?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I've caught 1 on the chatter, 2 on Texas, and none of them are anything really to speak about. It's like,
So you got 3?
I've got 3. I've got like a 14 and a quarter, a 13, and like 11.75. So they're small, but at least I'm not getting skunked. Right now, it's not even letting me submit my third one. I've just been putting them in the live well and then just trying to get cell service. So I'm gonna cruise straight across to this timber.
Over there?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
There we go. That's a 13, guys. Talk about a soft take. I don't even know if the camera really got it. It's so soft. You ain't even gonna be long enough, so just chill. One. I keep trying not to look at the board. I didn't look at it till like 8 o'clock, and then that's when I was like, oh shit, Christian's like in it. Christian was at number 1 for a while. Because my girlfriend texts me, and she's like,
you're not far behind. You got this. You only need 2 more fish. You have a limit. And then she's like, I'm having a lot of fun watching the board. She's like, all morning, she goes, you weren't really doing anything, but Christian was kicking ass. And then all of a sudden you were on the board. She's like, but it's been fun watching Christian. She's like, he keeps going back and forth with first and second. Christian right now is thankful he didn't listen to me and come here with me. Though, if the 2 of us hadn't missed the fish we missed, we'd be right there with him.
Oh, yeah. If I didn't miss that one and that one over there, I would probably have 2 17 pluses on the board.
Low water sucks. What's up, guys? So it's the next day. Everything else you saw was yesterday. That's when the tournament was. I decided to wait until today to shoot the outro for a couple of reasons. The captain, or not the captain's meeting, the award ceremony afterwards went longer than expected. I was tired. You know how it is being in the sun all day. And more importantly, the leaderboard was off until late last night or this morning. And so I didn't know where I actually finished out at. So I wanted to wait until today to shoot the outro. So, yesterday couldn't have gone better, to be perfectly honest. Mark Twain Lake, it's a hard fishing lake, man. I mean, I was actually surprised so many people put up a 5-fish limit. I really thought that a 3-fish limit may win. I was asked, since I'm a local, I was asked for like some predictions by some people. And I said I thought it would be between 70 and 80 that won the tournament. And I was right. And I said I thought that the big bass winner would be like 18 and a half. And I was actually pretty shocked. One of our guys, Alan, pulled out a 20-inch bass off a brush pile. A 20-inch bass on Mark Twain. Like, there are much bigger bass than that in there. I guarantee you there's a largemouth bass. I guarantee you there is a population of largemouth bass swimming around that lake that are 24 to 26 inches all day long. I guarantee it. They just, man, they don't bite often. You know what I mean? So I was actually surprised about the 20-incher. But let's go through the standings together because we got some honorable mentions here. Oh, let's get this thing loaded up. Sorry, guys, my allergies are kicking me today. Mark Twain Lake. Let's get some Torny X out here. All right, y'all. So your boy, I finished out 14th of 39 with 61.75 inches. I put up a 14 and a half, 2 13s, 11 and 3/4, and a 9 and a half. It was a rough day. I was scratching and clawing trying to get those. 2 of those were on the Berkeley Slobber Knocker chatterbait, and 3 of them were on a Texas rig with a power bait. Stand by. Forget what they call it. Berkeley power bait, chigger crawl, 4 inches. These things are money, man. I love these. Anything with power bait's money. So that's how I finished out. My buddy Trey, he was the one that was doing the little Q&A with me in the very beginning of the video there when it was still dark. My buddy Trey, stand by. I put the phone down. Trey came in at 18th with 49 1/4 inches. He did not end up getting a limit. He got 4. So Trey, this is a pretty funny story. Trey, and like the last minute, was talking to himself. He's like, Trey Dawson's got 30 seconds left. You know, it's funnier when he tells it, but like the typical Bassmaster classic, like, let's go, like announcer thing. And he hooked into one, and he got it in the boat before lines out, and he had like 10 seconds to take the photo. So he laid it down, he got the photo up, and he just started blasting photos. And he was super excited, and then we realized at the end that the tail was slightly lifted up, and so it didn't count, which was a bummer because he really did get his 5th fish right at the buzzer, right at lines out. And but Trey, man, he clawed and fought all the way up to get those 4 fish. I'm super proud of him. He had never been there before except one pre-fishing trip last week, and that trip didn't go well for him as far as bass are concerned, so super proud of him. Speaking of proud, let's talk about the man of the hour, Christian Insane Blaine. Christian came in number 2 of 39 anglers with 71.25 inches. Christian put up a 15 1/4, a 14 3/4, a 14 1/4, a 14, and a 13. Nicely done, sir. So real quick, before we move on from Christian's 2nd place, here's a clip from the Camo live stream of Christian getting his 2nd place plaque and telling us how he did it.
Christian Blaine. Man, looks like a model. He's got the hair, the hook stuff, the shades. Look at the 2nd place, Mark Twain. Congratulations, my friend. You want to tell the camera a little bit about anything about your day?
I literally threw a 7-inch ribbon tail worm with a 1/4 ounce weight.
What color?
June bug.
That's plumbish.
And that was all day. Yeah.
Purpley. Close enough.
Yeah, purple.
Congratulations.
Overall, it was just a beautiful day. You couldn't have asked for a better day out on the water. It was a little chilly in the morning. Actually, I was wearing, I had a hoodie, shorts, and bare feet on beach sand, standing in warm water. And it was still dark outside. And I'm like, this is what Alex Rudd would call nirvana. I mean, it was perfect. When the sun came up, it kind of burned off that chill a little bit, but it never got like hot. Like it was warm, but it never got hot. It was a beautiful day out on the water. The kayak anglers in Missouri always put on a great event. They're a great group of people. I'm super proud to be a part of them. This was the last in-person tournament with Camo that I'll be in this year. There's only one left, and that's the Classic in October, and I'm not going to make it there. There is one more event I might make it to at the end of October, and we'll talk about that later. But Camo, what a great group of guys. Everybody who helps run that thing. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the culmination. There's the word I'm looking for. Camo, the kayak anglers in Missouri, they're like the culmination of the kayak angler culture. Just a bunch of good dudes. Everybody's always happy for each other and super supportive. We all had a really good laugh yesterday about me flipping my kayak. It's just a good time. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I enjoyed filming it. I didn't talk to the camera a lot throughout the day. I was just really laser focused in on grinding and getting those fish. And I talked to myself some, and I should have stopped and talked to the camera, but so I just kind of made this video fairly short, not too involved. But I wanted to take you guys along for the journey. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was a great day. I hope that you guys will hit subscribe. Check out our channel page. There's a lot of great content and other videos on there. You could really just go down a rabbit hole and spend all day watching my content, and I think you should. So don't forget to subscribe.
definitely hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And until next time, tight lines, guys.